Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a comparison, a side-by-side test of drugstore and high-end makeup. I've got all kinds of great brands here and some huge savings. One side of my face is a little over 100, the other side is way over 3. So pause the video, let me know which side of the face is high-end drugstore, high-end drugstore. Stay with me and find out. We are starting with the eyes, and the two comparisons that I have to make are the Makeup by Mario. This is his Master Mattes, a beautiful palette of matte brown shades, and I want to compare it to the Jason Wu. This is his matte Agave palette. So on my right is going to be the high end, and on the left is going to be the drugstore alternative / dupe. I have the same brushes duplicated. The brushes that I'll be using for this demo are my e.l.f. small tapered brush. I also have my Profusion small pointed brush. And then for blending, I have my Profusion, this is their firm blending brush. All reasonably priced brushes, so yay for that. I'm going to start on the right with the Makeup by Mario, and there are so many similar shades in both palettes. I'm going in with this shade right here. I would call this a brown with a little bit of warmth, maybe even yellow in it. So we're going to just build up that crease. My eyebrows are done, drugstore FYI, and my eyes are primed just with a little bit of concealer. So that is the Makeup by Mario. And on the other side, I'm going to go in with this shade right here in the Jason Wu. I'm going to go in with this shade right here to deepen the outer corner on the Makeup by Mario. And I'm going to use my small pointed Profusion brush for this. And to do the same on the other side, taking my other Profusion brush and going into the deepest color in the Jason Wu. Back into the Makeup by Mario, and I'm just going to go under the eye with that original shade. Then I'm just going to take that same brush and deepen that outer corner with this darker shade. Same on the other side, under the eye, and then outer corner. This is the Jason Wu. Now let's go into the Makeup by Mario palette and choose one of the lighter shades, and I am going to go in with this shade right here on the lid, and I'm just going to use my finger, and this is a matte. Cleaning off that finger and going in on the other side with the Jason Wu, and I'm going to choose this color right here. very close. I think this one has a little bit more of a yellow tone to it. So I'm going to go into another shade here and see if I can match the Jason Wu side. Yep, that was a better match. There we go. I think they look great side by side. And when we're talking price, we've got $14.99 as compared to $48. Difference in quality, absolutely. This one is a little more pigmented, but this is a beautiful palette that can be built up. So very nice if you're looking for an affordable alternative to the Makeup by Mario. Moving on to eyeliner, I'm going to pick on Makeup by Mario again. This is the Makeup by Mario black eyeliner. And I will say one nice thing is it does have a brush on the other end if you wanted to brush it out, and its alternative does not. But I rarely use that brush. So we're going to go ahead and line the upper and bottom lashes with the Makeup by Mario on the right. And then for its affordable alternative, I have this one right here from BH Cosmetics. This is their Power Pencil. This has been a favorite for a while of mine. So let's go ahead and throw it on the affordable left-hand side. Both creamy, both long-lasting, both easy to apply, both sharpen. Different in price is that the Makeup by Mario is $22, whereas this one is $9. I went on their website today. It's on sale for $3.50. They go on sale all the time on BH's website. So great alternative to the Makeup by Mario. Next for lashes, I have one of my favorite mascaras. This is the ABH Lash Brag Mascara. We're going to put this on the right side, just on the top lashes for now. This mascara is fantastic. You can be a one coat and done, and it gives you lots of volume. Grabs those lashes, or you can go in for multiple coats for a false lash effect. I'm going to let that one coat set. And on the other side, for an alternative, would be the Milani Anti-Gravity Mascara. I will compare wands in just a second. This one we're going to throw on the left. Lots of length, a little bit of volume, and can be built up. So here is the one for the Milani, and here is the one for the ABH. If you can see, very similar in size. I'm going to speed you up through the second layer on these mascaras. So 2 coats on both sides, very comparable mascaras. So if you're loving this one, make sure you check this one out if you're looking to save a buck. Price difference with these mascaras. This ABH is $25 and this Milani, $10.99. Moving on to face products. For my high-end side, I have the Fenty Mattifying Foundation. I enjoy this very much. Full coverage, long wearing, beautiful. Retails for $36, and on the affordable side, I have this one here. It is a new favorite of mine from Kiko Milano that you can find at Ulta or their own brand website. And it is their Nothing Matter Foundation. $36, $15.99. So let's go ahead and throw the Fenty on this side. This is a little on the thicker side, so I'm going to put it on my hand, and I'm going to use a clean beauty blender. This is a beauty sponge. And we're putting this on the right side of the face. Hopefully the color match will be good. And I won't look crazy walking around for the rest of the day. beautiful. Now we are going to wipe off the back of the hand, put some of this Kiko Nothing Matter foundation on my hand here, and I'm going to use the other side of the sponge for my drugstore side. Both sides look great. Both sides I had to build up a little bit in my redness, but they both dry down matte. I feel very good. For concealer, I have a new love of mine, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Magic Touch Concealer. And on the affordable side, we have good old e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Love both. Quite a price difference. So we're going to start with the ABH. This is that Profusion blending brush. And we're going to put the ABH on this side. Here's the e.l.f. They both seem to wear about the same on my eyes. I will mention that the ABH seems to go a little bit further than the e.l.f. If you noticed, I had to go in more than once. But for the price difference, this is $29, this is $6. So you could buy this multiple times. The value is there. I'm just gonna take my little e.l.f. Camo sponge, which I love, just to blend this in a little bit more. Gonna throw some powder on my face. I do not have a drugstore versus high-end alternative. My very favorite powders do come at a higher price. Currently, my favorite powders are, newest would be my Makeup Forever, then would probably be my Huda, and the third would be my Too Faced Peach Perfect, which is gone. But for everyday use, I love this Wet n Wild Photo Focus. That's what I'm gonna set the face with. It certainly does the job, and I believe it's less than $6, so yay for that. For cream bronzer, this is the Tarte Creamy Bronzer, and on the affordable side, I have the ColourPop Soul Body Cream Bronzer. I love both of these cream bronzers. So on the more expensive side, we're gonna go in with the Tarte. These were both in my favorite cream bronzers video. They both just go on super smooth and easy. I'm just gonna wipe off this brush. And on the affordable side, we're gonna go in with the ColourPop. This one is beautiful as well. So you can see both gorgeous. And as far as price, now this Tarte is a mini that I picked up for $14, and I love the mini. If you can still get it, I recommend that you do. However, the full size of this is $29, where the ColourPop one, this is $15, and you get so much product. I love this. For highlight, I have on the high-end side, this is the Rodeo Drive highlighter from Ofra. I think you can get this palette on their site, but the Rodeo Drive is easy to locate either on Ulta or Sephora. And I want to compare that on the drugstore side to my new love. This is the Kiko Milano, and this is the water base eyeshadow that I love to use not easy to open, as a highlight. The colors are identical. They both go onto the skin so beautifully. So I'm gonna show you. Here is the Rodeo Drive, and it is a soft champagne leaning gold highlight. I'm gonna flip that brush over and go into this Kiko highlight / eyeshadow. Isn't that beautiful? Very comparable. You can buy the full size of the Rodeo Drive for $35, and the Kiko you can get on Ulta for $12.99. So there you go. Cream blush. I've been thinking about this ever since I picked it up, and I did have a few examples. If you want more drugstore alternatives, affordable dupes, let me know, because just in the interest of time, I'm showing you one alternative. So I love the Tower 28 blushes. I think this probably took the #1 spot when I did that favorite cream blush video. This is the Power Hour from Tower 28, and I do have to say Tower 28 is one of the more affordable brands at Sephora. This blush retails for $20. However, the moment I picked up this e.l.f. Putty Blush in the shade Bali, I knew that they were so very much the same, and this one retails for $6. So let's go ahead and throw the Tower on the right side of my face. Very pigmented, very long lasting, very beautiful. I love the shade. Not sticky, dries down to a matte. And now we're going into the e.l.f. Putty Blush in the shade Bali. Same thing, seems to last, easy to blend, and the price is right. So there's Bali as compared to Power Hour. Ooh, nobody saw that. We're going to go back into bronzer because I have a couple of powder bronzers that I want to recommend. High-end, very favorite, been for a long time, is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Love the smell, love the blend, lasts forever. However, the price is $32. I discovered this Essence Matte Bronzing Palette maybe a year ago, and this one is beautiful, and it's $9.99. So we're going to go in with the Too Faced on my high-end side, just to set that cream bronzer. Clean off the brush on my pants, and we're going to go in with the Sun Club, and I think this is the closest, but I often mix all of these shades, but they are super smooth, super blendable, and don't fade off the skin. Just going to throw a little on my nose here. I'm going to cheat a little and use the same. Now, let me throw on some mascara on the bottom lashes, and I'll be right back. While I was off camera, I did do the Milani on this side, the ABH on this side. I took both of the highlights and highlighted my inner corner, and I went ahead and lined my lips with a little Morphe Sweet Tea liner. I am not a high-end lip liner kind of gal. Most of my lip liners come from the drugstore, or if I pick them up on Boxycharm. So for lips, one of my favorite high-end lipsticks is from MAC, and this is the shade Yash, and I believe this is one of their matte lipsticks. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the right side of my lips. Jessica Braun is who recommended this shade to me through a video, and I fell in love with it. For the dupe, I have this CoverGirl Ultimate lipstick in Prosecco. Now, I do understand that this is a bullet and this is liquid, but the colors are so similar. The lasting power is so similar. This one might be a little bit more moisturizing, but they both last super long on the lips. Let's go ahead and throw the CoverGirl on the other side. Do you see how very, very similar these shades are? They look the exact same. The MAC is $19, where the CoverGirl is $5.49. For gloss, I just love this Patrick Ta lip gloss formula. It is beautiful, it is minty, I love it. This is in the shade She's Expensive. We're gonna go ahead and put this on the right side. Not sticky, long lasting, love this gloss. And on the other side, we're gonna go in with the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. And this is in the shade Crystal. It is a little bit thicker in consistency, but feels very nourishing on the lips. Again, long lasting. I think they're very comparable. So we've got $22 as compared to $8.99. So this is the full face of dupes. Affordable alternatives. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite dupes are. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing before you leave. I post videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. I'd love to have you join me. I, of course, will have all the products listed and linked below, no matter what direction you want to go. Sometimes it's the packaging, sometimes it's the smell, sometimes it's loyalty to a brand. I respect all those things and love all things makeup. I will see you in my next video, and have a great day.